Alright, after all this time, I think I finally decided who is going to be my new starter. I choose...
You're supposed to say you.
Oh. Damn it! Fuck. Alright, fuck it. Take two. Alright, after all this time, I think I finally decided who my starter is gonna be. I choose you!
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Well, howdy hey, it's What's New Player 2 Podcast, episode 70.
Is it 70 or 71?
70.
Okay.
Because I remember we ended up on the funny number.
I suppose you're right.
So, yeah, we're on 70 now. I checked before also we recorded because it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, it has been 2 weeks.
So,
and
that's
fun
also...
fact, we're recording this on the most boring, uneventful day in all of history where nothing happened whatsoever.
I was wondering if you were going to bring that up.
Especially not in Tiananmen Square.
Absolutely
nothing happened.
I legitimately was thinking, like, is he going to bring it up?
I have it saved in my phone.
He might not, but dude, I'm not going to put it past you.
I've been saying that to people all day.
I mean, of course
today's the anniversary of the most boring day in history where absolutely nothing happened. Where some people were so bored that they may or may not have died. Not in China, of course. No one dies in China. It's fun to make fun of when nations and their leaderships do horrible things and then try to pretend it didn't happen. Like
so like Twitter.
Yeah. I'm particularly a fan of mocking that one bit where the United States finally said, we might recognize the Armenian genocide, and then the people who caused the nation who had the Armenian genocide, forget who it is exactly, was like, fine then, we'll acknowledge the genocide of Native Americans, and everyone else in the world's like, you guys didn't know this happened? Like, this is common knowledge now. Both of these things.
They are. So, anyway...
I just like making fun of stupid people.
Hey, I get that. So, I mean, not much. I mean, like, this stuff that's happened, but, like... might as well just talk about the stuff that just happened, like, as of, like, this week.
Anthony took a deep inhale. And then he never let it go. Because he knew that would be the last inhale he ever got before the space aids.
Speaking of space aids, I've been playing through 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Or Aegis Rim. Probably.
Aegis has a rim?
Aegis has... Shut the... God damn it! Aegis.
Aegis's Aegis has a rim? Damn.
Okay, sir.
That's a lot of rims for that job.
Okay, sir. It's pronounced Aegis in the game, so I gotta call it Aegis, but,
It has nothing to do with Aegis or her rim job.
Nope. It is published by the same people who do Persona, though.
They do Personas?
Make Personas.
Yes.
The game.
When a mommy Persona and a daddy Persona love each other very much.
Yes, it's called fusing.
It's cold fusion?
It's called fuse... Fuck.
Yeah, it is called fuse fuck.
Stop! You're literally fucking me up. Anyway,
Hey,
it's
that's
about...
what one Persona said to the other.
Ooh, you're in rare fucking form, aren't you, today?
Only when it comes to jokes about impregnating inanimate objects. Or fictional creatures.
That game is all about science fiction, and it's a fun visual novel / okay strategy RPG.
Aegis Rim?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it. I'm almost done. I gotta beat it, because it's one of my, like, hit list games I've been trying to get through, which I think...
Your hit list games?
Yeah. Games I have on hit list that I, like, own. Basically a bucket list. Backlog.
I feel like calling it a hit list is a little more menacing.
It is.
You want those games to be afraid that, much like a young me with Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies, that one day they will be snapped in half because you can't find the fucking invention to throw on the seesaw and beat the first goddamn boss.
Not that far.
I am fucking monkey. I really am. Like, ever since I was a kid, I'm a fucking chimp. Game no work, must break.
Oh, God.
I'm so bad with technology.
You're literally Patrick in that one episode of SpongeBob when they're cleaning.
We have technology.
Wow, that's really loud. No, whatever. I'll fix it in post.
Listen, if something doesn't work, I punch it. And if that doesn't make it work any better, then I'm like, out of ideas.
Speaking of out of ideas. No. Yeah, I guess. Out of ideas. Fire Emblem Heroes.
They've been out of ideas since the second game.
Yeah. Blazing Blade characters got added in. So we finally got Urk.
After his cute little nipples.
Yes, cute. My nipples are not cute.
Your nipples are super cute.
And Pen and Louise finally got in the game as like a base version, which is cool.
So all of you with that pent up aggression can finally unleash it all. I
was waiting, like, how are you gonna pun her name in?
I wanted to,
and then
but it was irking me to figure it out.
I hate you. Fucking, and then
you know what they always say, random blue-haired flyer girl.
Literally, she was the next one I was gonna go on. I'm like, I don't remember her name because they all fucking blend. Like, especially fucking the Blazing Blade ones.
I remember
because,
the White Wing sisters. That's it.
I mean, most people.
That's because I want to fuck two of them.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like that's the issue with, like, obviously Fire Emblem in general, but also, like, Heroes as of right now, because, like, for one, if we're comparing any Pegasus Flyer, they all have the same fucking stat line. They all obviously have a
high speed, high attack.
High speed, high attack.
Low defense. Or
in Altena's case, she has not great speed, but great defense and attack. But, like, overall, though, like, obviously that's like the trope that gets like used the most, and a lot of them just all fucking look the same. I feel like the only ones that kind of stand out a bit are like Sita
and Marth.
Marth
is my favorite flyer. Base Marth.
Yeah, but and she's not even like technically like that like White Wing sister kind of like trope.
She ain't your typical white bitch.
No, but Fire Emblem 7. Yes, Florina that you kind of remember only because she's the only Pegasus.
Wasn't she gay for Lynn?
That's a big reason why. But also just like, she's the only you actually technically get out of like those sisters. Otherwise, to get her sisters, you gotta go out of the way to get them. And
don't you have to purchase them?
We have to purchase the middle sister, which is the one that just got added.
On sale now.
Village Girl. Oh, we'll talk about Monster Hunter. So yeah. I will have to say though, Fire Emblem Heroes Twitter posted something last night at 12 o'clock saying that they had to push out an update for due to a future skill being added in.
Go on.
So because like essentially I think like either they have to change the wording of the skill or like they have to like pre-nerf the skill because people are assuming like, oh, it's going to be a busted unit from this new special banner that's coming out, which some people are speculating, which I would die if it is. Another like child banner, like how Marth and Sita's were.
They pre-nerfed one of the. They're like, yeah, we accidentally just wrote is impervious to damage. We didn't mean that.
So like, I'm hoping with that said banner though, it's going to be Echo's kids.
And then Terramycin.
But like for real though, yeah, like it'd be awesome to put like Mycin in as like
Terramycin a topical ointment.
It sounds like it would be.
I think it's a topical ointment for dogs and cats.
But like you literally have all the fucking like material you need to make all 5 of the kid units.
Yeah, but they're gonna do it and they're gonna have none of the kid units that they already have be the kid units.
Yeah.
They'll have a fucking Kid Wallheart. Everyone's favorite and most requested character, I fought someone who had a +10 Wallheart.
I'm not shocked.
And I'm like, who the hell likes this character? I met him, and I promptly...
I met him. He's kind of a dick. His voice sounds cool, but he's kind of a dick.
I met him. I promptly blocked him. Not blocked him, but I didn't send him a friend request, and I killed his team. And I said, damn, too bad that +10 wall heart couldn't be any better.
Yeah. If I really want to build up any axe cavalry unit, it wouldn't be Willheart, it'd be my first choice.
Yours would be Titania.
It was Titania. It was Titania. And, like, that was really, like, the only other, like, fucking axe horse unit. Otherwise, there's Frederick, which I am slowly going to build up now. We finally have Lex.
Luthor.
Yes.
The arch rival to Superman.
And then all the other ones are fucking Tempest Trial units, so they'll take fucking forever to build to a +10.
Oh my god, what was that fucking, that old, it was like Reddit or 4chan post or Tumblr post, where it was like Lex Luthor turned himself into an endangered species so that Superman couldn't kill him. And so Superman's like, alright, fine then, I'll just have to take you to your natural habitat. And he goes, oh, too bad, Superman, for I turned the entire city of Metropolis, I had it legally recognized as my natural habitat, so you can't touch me here.
That sounds like a Tumblr post.
It was so good.
Sounds like a Tumblr or 4chan post. Definitely does not sound like a Twitter or Reddit. Well, maybe
it could have been Reddit.
Could have been Reddit. I don't think it's like Twitter or Facebook.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, Fire Emblem Heroes. Woo.
Woo.
Nothing really else I think you talk about on that.
What was the Grand Hero Battle thing?
Oh, it was Sonya. That bitch who was basically part of the Black Fang, but also not. And then Nino's not mother. Her voice lines, though, and her, like, VA are fucking perfect. She sounds like a bitch. She really likes saying human refuse. And
yes.
Then,
she says human refuse a lot.
And it just sticks in my head now. So now every time I'm going to see her, I'm going to say to myself, human refuse. Nino, that slut. She's 10, but she's a slut. Hangs out with Jafar, who looks like he's at least like 20. And then has 2 kids with her. Twins. But yeah. So, King of Fighters 15 has released 2 new character trailers as of this recording. Shermie was yesterday. All I can say about her personally, I don't have as much connection because I didn't play that many KOF games with her in it. She looks really fun. Her fucking ass is popping though. Like, holy shit. It is just out and about, and like that part of the fandom, hats off to them. They get what they wanted. But like Mai's trailer was last week, and like I really have to say, besides I really like how Mai's face looks in this game, she looks really fun. And like, I don't know, Mai's one of those characters that like, yeah, obviously people like will meme mom and like masturbate to her, stuff like that. I get it, but like, and like she hasn't been. It's not like she has not been around like other games, like Dead or Alive is like the big one, but like not even like Dead or Alive and like her appearance in that was like she had a Dead or Alive face, so like they all look like the same kind of like overly cutesy, kind of like round eyed, like ooh woo kind of thing. And like I get it, but like I don't know, mine looked a little off, but like I don't know, her whole model and everything looks so fucking good in King of Fighters 15. And I just really want to see more game. Like I want to take a full gameplay trailer, and like definitely I want a release date. I want to know what it's gonna happen. Oh, I really want it. It looks good. I can't wait. But yeah. Yeah.
Pause for a second.
Okay, honey. Oh, you did end up finding the meme?
No,
you did not.
I was trying to.
Find Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, I'll ask one of my friends later to send me it if he still has it. But it's literally just like Lex Luthor. Superman shows up and he sees this fucking like fox or whatever, and Lex Luthor's like, "Hello, Superman. I've transferred my consciousness into the body of this, whatever it is, endangered species. So you can't kill me, or else you'd be breaking the law." And Superman says, "Alright, then I'll just have to take you to a wildlife sanctuary." And Lex Luthor says, "Not so fast, Superman. I had the entire city of Metropolis turned into a wildlife sanctuary. So if you so much as pick me up, you'll be breaking the law." It's so funny. I love how Lex Luthor will do spend so much money to do the pettiest stuff. Like, people like to make jokes about how Reverse Flash is like, it was me, Barry. I'm the one who moved that sock to the other side of the room so you'd slip on it. But, like, Lex Luthor literally builds an entire apartment complex with a children's playground and then puts underneath it a kryptonite-powered, like, device to power the whole area and shields it in a lead case so that Superman will show up to the unveiling of the park, use his X-ray vision to see that there's some giant lead casing under the ground, and then without saying what he sees, just start ripping up the playground and going underneath the ground so that Lex Luthor could say, oh, it's the generator to power everything, and it's powered with kryptonite, so I encased it with lead so it wouldn't hurt you. The amount of, like, time and money Lex puts into just making Superman look bad or just to fuck with Superman a little bit is pretty great.
Oh, God.
That's the amount of hate that you want from your archvillain.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
I'm not gonna lie, he really is, like, one of, like, the only, like villains that, like, I just barely remember, like, what the fuck he does and, like, what he is. Hell, Superman in general,
Superman is pretty boring to a lot of people. Like, I'm not even a huge Superman fan.
No, I know you're not, I'm just, you know. Speaking of which, though...
the comics industry is dying. People who used to read Western comics are now reading Eastern comics, because Western comics are getting unnecessarily aggressively political. Comics have always been political. In fact, comics have, for the most part, been majority left-leaning, but now they're getting a little more aggressive with their politics, so people are tired of having politics shoved down their throat, so they're shifting over to other mediums. So the comic book industry can either change its aggressiveness or slowly fizzle out into nothing.
Ouch, that whiplash hurt. Did not know you were going fucking there. I was just
It's true!
I can understand. I just literally was like,
Listen,
yeah, Superman's kind of boring. And then you just went, yoink!
Listen, Miles Morales is proof that diversity works in comic books. Like, alone. Even though there are other diverse characters. Characters like Miles proves that you can give an old hero's identity to a new character and have it work. People love Miles. But they just, for the most part, don't do it right. Like with fucking Ironheart. It's pretty fucking bad. And she takes on Iron Man's, identity. And she's just like, Rory... Wasn't there like a leak that they were going to, in the second wave Marvel MCU Avengers, they were having fucking like Rory Hart and Kamala Khan and all that?
No fucking idea.
The point of the story is stop writing to tell people about your politics. Find a way to put your politics into your story.
So I really just found out.
It's so simple.
Speaking of like which, I really think I'm just like a weird slut for like shoujo manga now, cause like
that's manga that girls like, right?
And they all have like a similar art style. I'm like shit.
That's the one where like the boys are prettier than the girls, right?
Yeah, for the most part. This is one series that like at the one job I work at, the library has it, and they when they got it in, I had to check it in, and I look in the cover, I'm like, fuck, I want to read this. And then I put it on the shelf, and now every single fucking time I pass
What's
like
it called?
the shelf, shit, what is it called?
It's called
no, it's
Dragon Ball Z.
No, it's like it's like waiting for summer. Hold on.
Waiting for Godot. Waiting for Godot is a pretty good anime. It's my favorite.
No, it's called Waiting for Spring.
Waiting for Spring. Oh, that is shoujo manga. Or at least it looks like it.
No, it's
that kind of looks like fucking Oron.
Honestly, that, and I mean that, I honestly thought it was the art style kind of looked like orange. And like I'm like, ooh. Either way though, I'm like, this looks really cute.
Yeah, but no one's got a stupid looking face. Oh, is that a redhead?
Basically, it's like, you know, the rowdy kind of bad boyish. I'm like, I fucks with that. And then like
I like her holding the man's balls. Is it a basketball manga?
Yeah, I think it is, and that's like another thing. I'm like, oh, this looks like interesting enough to where like it's cute, dumb romance. I guess I'm a bitch for now, but also like basketball.
That's
what
fair.
the fuck can they do with this?
That's fair. I'm at the point in anime where I just want to see retarded action. You know how like you go.
Nothing wrong with retarded action. Again, that's why like stupid kind of cute shit. I'm like,
I guess I can't
boys.
say retarded action because currently my favorite thing that I'm watching, and probably one of my new favorite animes period is Attack on Titan.
Yeah, because
it's so fucking good, and like they'll do such stupid shit that you're like, that shouldn't work. That shouldn't work, and then it works, and you're like, no, I like this.
I know. I'll get to it. I gotta rewatch the first season though, because it's been years.
Bro, you gotta get up to Wild Mike.
Like I said, I gotta fucking get through the whole goddamn show. Essentially, I just been lazy. I've been slowly going through Jujutsu Kaisen and ReZero season 2.
Bro,
so,
yeah. I think I wish Attack on Titan had a smaller gap between season 1 and 2, because I didn't like Attack on Titan when it first aired because it was popular. Because it was popular, and I had to be a contrarian.
Yeah. I mean, not gonna lie, I really didn't. I found like the concept interesting enough because my brother and I watched like 15 episodes, but we're both like, we're getting kind of like done already with it. So like we didn't continue onward,
which is crazy because season 1 is the weakest season in all of Attack on Titan.
Hence why we stopped.
Biggest, like the Attack on Titan has never been more popular than season 1.
Yeah,
and I would say I think my favorite season is season 2 probably.
But I think the thing is also people are like, oh, like it took too long.
Yes,
so,
it
like,
did. It took way too long.
But like, is that really a bad thing?
Yeah, it killed a lot of the hype.
Okay, but like,
it's a bad thing because it took away a lot of the hype.
Okay, but what's wrong with having less hype?
Attack on Titan deserves the hype.
Okay, but clearly...
Well, okay.
But clearly the show is really fucking good, and if we're being completely honest, having, like, the gap, probably better off for them, because clearly, look what they've been doing. The animation is so good, and...
in season 4, some of the CGI is pretty bad.
Okay,
but then again, that doesn't matter. You're not in Attack on Titan for...
That, and also, on top of it, you guys remember, we are still in, pandemic, we still are in the pandemic. Yeah.
Oh, you can't use that word. You have to call it what everyone else calls it, the Poopenschmeier.
No.
Yeah, everyone on the internet calls it not COVID-19.
We don't get fucking sponsors. We don't.
Well, we did, but then you said that other thing. We had to cut that out. Sponsors didn't want us anymore.
That's not it. I'm just.
We
don't monetize.
They explicitly told me that that's why they weren't sponsoring us. I mean, I told them that you said you were never going to apologize for it, and that you told them to all go to hell. So it's good.
But yeah,
good. Keeping to your laurels.
With like
keeping to your laurels, my God.
God damn it, dude. But like, I feel like it's I think like the way that they did it, like the way that they've been obviously now churning out the season one, I think it's been fine because clearly you're now a big fan of it, and the people who are actually obviously have been like watching it now are like, no, this is so fucking great.
I would say the best ones is 2, 4, 3, 1.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah. I'll eventually get to it. I swear to God.
It's just so fucking good.
Other stuff I'm like trying to get through. Plus, really, at this point, it's games I'm trying to get through.
I don't have any outside of Monster Hunter. I haven't.
And even then, like that's really just gonna be no matter what for the most part a casual playthrough for us.
Yeah,
it's just like oh, let's go hunt monsters. Okay. Look at this armor. It's pretty. Yeah.
I beat Phoenix, and then of course when you buy a Greek mythology game based on Greek mythology and you're enticed to it presumably because you like Greek mythology, and as someone who likes Greek mythology and who likes Norse mythology and also who likes a little bit of like Abrahamic religion mythology, I can tell you that just because you like one mythology does not mean that you're all that interested in every place's mythology. Which makes me curious why they decided that the first DLC for the Greek mythology inspired video game is to send you to Japan. Like, first of all, the functionality of Japanese myth versus Western myth, the storytelling and functionality are completely different. And second of all, the aesthetic, like, okay, hard fucking controversial opinion. I don't think single-edged swords are all that cool looking. I don't think katanas are all that cool.
Oh, I know. I can agree with that. Like, I think that they're fine. Do I prefer that over like other cooler looking weapons? Not really. I think sickles are really fucking cool.
Sickles are pretty cool.
Or fucking like
But like those are farming implements. Well, most weapons are farming implements.
Yeah. But like, you know, I don't think I've really ever found the katana like this like uber fucking radical like sickest weapon fucking ever. It's so cool, gotta put in everything. I don't think I really ever felt that need. At least especially
I just don't like it. I don't like the look of it. I think the double-edged sword, the two-sided sword with the nice handguard, nice palm, like the
the Kodachi?
No, not the Kodachi. A Western like longsword, broadsword, dueling sword.
Oh, gotcha.
I like the two sides to the blade.
Yes.
I like the.
I think rapiers are kind of cool.
Rapiers are pretty cool. I like the designs of the pommels and handguards and all of it on Western swords more so than Eastern swords.
Yeah, you and I can't speak certain words today. Jesus Christ.
I just keep fucking choking on my own fucking oxygen.
Also fair. I get that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, good show, Phoenix. I definitely wanted to meet up with Amaterasu or what was it, Tsukiyomi?
Izanagi.
Izanagi. Aren't those all in fucking... Oh, of course they're Naruto. Naruto's Japanese. I want to meet the masterful fucking... I want to get the Masamune, because, you know, it's...
Sephiroth.
Well, no, it's just like whenever a
Japanese game...
Whenever a Japanese game needs to name a sword...
It's usually Masamune with...
It's just like how when a Western game needs to name a sword, it's Excalibur. Like...
Yeah. So you know what trailer came out? And actually got...
in the park.
Yes. And actually got me even a little more interested in the game than I kind of already was.
What?
Power Rangers, Battle of the Grid.
Oh yeah, I think they're pretty stupid. I like it.
Ryu... So they're adding Ryu and Chun-Li to Power Rangers, and like... Whenever we played it a few times, I'm like, oh, this is fun, I like it. But like, I don't know, I didn't have any... like, the characters are cool enough, but like, I don't have any characters to like... be my go-to.
And are you all that big into Power Rangers?
Not like immensely anymore. I mean, there's a picture of me with a Power Rangers outfit to the right.
I see.
It was during the Samurai
last week.
one.
I like
Yes. Thank you. Big fan of that. But like, that was really like the extent of it. I mean, I was in Power Rangers for like a bit, but like not enough to where like I think I remember like most of it. I definitely not the originals, but especially. But
what was your favorite series, Power Ranger series?
Probably the one that I watched, or like that was actually into. Hold on.
Was it what's it? Ninja Storm or?
Oh yeah, it might be Ninja Storm. That sounds about accurate.
That's Ninja Storm.
Because I had a Game Boy Advance game.
That's Ninja Storm Red.
I don't know why. Probably because why the hell did I like Red? Did they all have different weapons, or do they have the same weapons?
Red had the katana. Blue had.
Did Red have the katana? I thought he had a dagger.
I could have sworn Red had a katana. Blue had scythes, and one of them had tonfas, I think. Ninja Storm, not Samurai. Because that's yeah.
Let's see. Oh my god, this is. Oh no, they all had daggers.
They had Wakizashi.
Yes.
No, Tonto. No, not
Whatever
Wakizashi.
the fuck ever.
Wakizashi are
Basically a dagger.
A fake Japanese sword that the.
Oh, that's why I didn't go blue, because it was a girl's.
Yeah,
back then I was
blue
like...
is light blue, and she's a girl, and she's a beautiful blonde surfer, and I was in love with her as a child.
Sorry, I'm just now looking at the cast list real quick, because I don't want to see this. Oh, dog. This is my fucking attention span.
I think my favorite was definitely... It was either, like, Wild Force, which is that one, or, like, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Wild Force is cool because, like, I like all the animals. And
shit. That's a weird picture of the actor, though.
What, the one that kind of looks like Lando Calrissian?
A little bit.
But yeah, Wild Force had, like, fucking animals and shit. And I just thought that Lightspeed Rescue was really funny.
Oh, he was fucking cool looking. Sorry.
Because they were all, like, full-grown, trained, like, adults who lived their lives in situations that would merit them having those abilities and being the team they are. Like, it's not like a team of teenagers.
This motherfucker's face, like, he's like, hey, look at this girl. He's like, yes, yeah, I'm in the forefront.
The fucking Red Ranger, he was like either, I think he was Asian? He might have been Latino.
I think he might have been Latino.
But, like, yeah, I thought it was really funny that Lightspeed Rescue is just like, yeah, we're trained adults and we're professionals. This guy is a highly trained firefighter, and that's why he is the firefighter. This woman is a trained paramedic, and that's why she is the paramedic. This is a stunt pilot, and that is why he is the stunt pilot.
But yeah, like, no, I've had like a history with Power Rangers, but not like
not a big history.
Not like a huge, well, not at least a long one. Definitely one I don't fully remember, aside from like obviously like those little snippets and like I remember having a Game Boy Advance. Shut up. A Game Boy Advance game of Power Rangers, but that was about really it. But like,
you ever play the Dino Thunder game on PlayStation?
No, I literally just said the one I've really played was the Game Boy Advance game. That where I think
you should have played the Dino Thunder one on. Dino Thunder's PlayStation game was fucking sick. You get to run around as the fucking dinosaurs.
I was never that much into dinosaurs.
Dude, you're missing out.
Why do you think I'm gay? We don't like dinosaurs. We grew up with other things.
Oh, okay. Because you like Kesha. She sang a song about the dinosaurs.
Exactly. That's the only time I like dinosaurs.
I don't know if I was ever huge on dinosaurs, but like Dino Thunder is fucking sick as hell.
Okay, but like aesthetically, you do like dinosaurs. I feel like
aesthetically, I'm a 12-year-old boy.
That too, but like, don't worry.
Aesthetically, I like what 12-year-old boys like. I like superheroes and shit.
Superheroes are fun.
I like trains.
I like trains.
Listen, when you grow up by a train, you learn that, I guess I like trains.
Oh my god, that's fair. Fair. Jesus Christ. Going back on Battle for the Grid, though. Ryu's gameplay, obviously, is the one that they showed off. Looks fucking sick and so much fun. And it makes me kind of excited because, like, this honestly really does make me debate about getting the game. Because I did find the combat fun enough. But now that also Chun-Li's being added in the game as well. And I like how she looks. And either way, I want to see how she's going to be gameplay-wise. But, like, I already have, like, a specific go-to character, and that's a big thing right there for me. Like, ooh, a character that I immediately already like, and even more excited to see how she is going to be gameplay-wise. Like, I can't wait. And I like how this, obviously, like, they're crossing over, and yes, they use the assets and, like, the costume idea from, like, a mobile game that they featured in. But, like, I still think it's kind of a cool way of, like, having a collaboration like this, to where, you know, like, let's say when, like, Fire Emblem and, like, Dragalia, like, crossover, obviously, like, they're still in, like, their normal outfits. I think it's kind of cool and cute that, like, the collaboration is, like, big enough that, like, the said feature character is, like, in that,
Ryo looks like Captain Falcon.
Yeah, but, like, you know, those characters are in the, are dressed in the appropriate universe, attire. And I just think that's kind of cool.
There's literally an image of him doing a Falcon kick.
Yeah, that's the mobile game that they got the ideas from, and like it makes sense. I still think it's cool. I think it's neat.
I do think it's neat. I like how this one screenshot of gameplay has the two of them with one of my favorite characters to play in the game, the Yellow Pirate Ranger.
Yeah, that's in the mobile game.
Oh, that's from the mobile game?
Yeah.
All right.
The only we got a Ryu gameplay trailer. Chun-Li's all hers is just like a quick like.
Oh yeah, she's here too.
Yeah, like she's gonna be here and she does a spinning bird kick and fucking Laura Bailey's coming back to voice her. Thank God. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Also another reason why I'm kind of like interested in buying the game just for that alone. But yeah.
Well, how much is the game?
It's probably you can get it for cheap now. I know it was on sale recently. I think it's just at this point debating on what console to get it on. Because isn't it crossplay?
Maybe, I don't know.
Either way,
I have it on the Xbox.
Yes, I was most likely gonna probably get it on the Xbox because I don't mind playing. I like fighting games and I do not mind playing them on the Switch. But
I don't like how the Joy-Cons feel on the Switch.
Yeah,
fighting games on the Pro Controller is fine.
The Pro Controller is fine, but like I also know install base or player base.
It's not there.
It's really not there as much. So, Xbox or PlayStation it'd be. Also probably PlayStation.
Like, what's it? Genshin Impact on the smart fridge. You're just not gonna have anyone to play with.
Nope. Which I would say, speaking of Genshin, I've been still playing it.
I got the retard.
I got my man.
I got my special little retard.
And I do have to say, getting obviously higher up in level, or let's take adventure rank to like do more shit,
makes it more fun.
It comes fun, and then especially like when you're playing with like a friend, there's still like a lot of weird restrictions, for like said co-op. But like overall though, it's fun playing with like our friend, and just being like, oh, let's do this. Let's just do my dailies real quick and just like do this and that, and like I didn't unlock all the teleport waypoints, so I'm like, oh, you want to just help me just fuck around and just go through all these waypoints with me? It's like, yeah, sure. So like I find that kind of fun, and like I am kind of excited like if you do end up like
catching up to you guys,
catching up to us, to at least be able to do co-op with us. I'm like totally ready to be like, yo, let's just go waypoint hunting and like fuck around while we're at it, because it's not a bad time. It's pretty fun, I think.
I got ways to go. I think I am rank 1 or whatever the hell. Me?
Yeah, you're ranking like 4 or 5.
How do you know that?
Friends list.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like rank 1 or something.
Your character might be like lower rank, but
no, God no, she's level 20 now.
Okay, I was like, no, you should be like adventure rank like you were like adventure rank like 4 maybe. It does go by relatively quick to like especially like level 16, because it did for me when I really didn't think about it, because I was the same way. I was like, oh, I gotta get all the way to fucking 16, but like did like a few of like the main story prologue quests and then like random little quests, and then like when you also unlock the daily quest that you get to do every day, that gives you a good chunk, especially in the beginning, because you level up pretty quickly.
I'm currently at the point where it's run here, talk to this person, run there, talk to that person.
Well, no, of course, that's also the issue. But like,
and I'm like, oh, right,
yeah,
Jerpig.
But like, yeah, it really is a trip. Well, really, no, it's a trip. It's a chipping. It's Chinese made.
Oh, no, that's the shit that keeps me away from that brand of video game.
No, I totally get it.
Dude,
I totally get it.
I'm not even a huge Fallout fan. I think the reason Skyrim gets the pass is because I like swing at a sword.
And that's totally fair.
And it's like, yeah, I gotta run here, talk to this person, run here, talk to that person. But at least while I'm doing it, I can swing the damn sword.
Yeah.
And like, it's not in a pace-breaking way.
And I totally understand that. I mean, because again, JRPGs aren't for everyone. It really is still like that somewhat niche. Not really. I guess I would say niche. Genre, unless you're Persona 5 that everyone just plays and talks about, but like, I still don't know how, because like, yeah, the gameplay is fast and whatnot, but like, that's still 100+ hours for the fucking main story. I can't see how people found that engaging enough that obviously weren't fans to be fans of the others to be more, I guess word of mouth and game pretty, but like I don't know.
I'll be honest. The only Persona game that seemed enticing to me is 4. Like 5 looks okay.
Story wise, there's nothing to write home about. I swear to God, even like when like the game was like when the original 5 came out, I'm like, oh, story was good, but like then like when like all the press was like going like, oh, this is amazing. I'm like, I don't think it was that great. I think 4 was a little bit better, and obviously my bias with 3, but like
I just
yeah. And one also I would say sorry. Obviously it has its place in history, but I still don't think I played and beat Persona 1. I don't think like the story's like that great at all. I think it definitely could have been better. Even with like think about it like at the time when it came out, I'm like, it's like okay. I don't think like it definitely needs a remake, but like I don't think it needs to get its praises on for like having like a good story. I really do feel like it started with 2, but whatever.
5 is like really stylized and whatnot. I'm just not that crazy about the style, like in general.
Yeah, like neither have I.
If I think of like a cartoony style, I think of Cuphead.
Yeah.
Which Cuphead I fucking love the look of.
Oh yeah, that has such a nice look.
I'm not a fan like of playing the game, but
yeah, neither am I. I don't mind running guns, but like I don't know, Cuphead is just like not for me, which is weird.
I'm not a run and gun person, but like I'll just sit there just watching playthroughs of Cuphead because I just love the little animations and the little
it's so good.
Just the little details.
I'm excited for the Netflix show
for Cuphead.
Yeah.
What? That's awesome. If it's hand drawn.
It's gonna be hand drawn for the most part. I think it's gonna be this.
Is there a trailer for it? Or at least like stills or screenshots? Stills. Ooh, what? That sounds awesome.
I think it's just stills for now, but like this is like the main art style that they're going for.
Okay, I can see that. Are they going for like a Looney Tunes-esque?
Like a Looney Tunes-esque for the most part. This is like the main splash art that they're using for it, or title card.
All right, I'm kind of digging that. I'm not gonna. I'll wait to see like actual footage.
Yeah, obviously people doing this, but
Oh yeah. Well, I get it. I get thinking that it doesn't look as good because it doesn't look exactly as good.
No, but like.
But I'll wait to see it.
I was not gonna lie, really.
In motion.
Well, so like, how difficult I feel like would it be to like really replicate that animation style for like an actual series?
2D hand drawn animation.
Well, that, and it was just like the way that like Cuphead is obviously aesthetics is like early.
You can put like a sepia filter over it.
Yeah, but like people also probably don't like how like they look. They look a lot more like
modern.
Yeah, modern, and I feel like that's what like.
I think that looks like okay. I just need to see it in motion.
And I agree, and that's why also they
animation you can't judge by single frame.
And they haven't. I don't think they've shown any animation yet because clearly I think they're trying very hard to make it look as best as they could.
They're working hard, but it's like when people show those screenshots from Super where Goku has like the face, and it's like you can't really judge animation from single frames.
But people do, especially like fucking. Oh, I mean, Dragon Ball's pretty bad with that, but fucking My Hero Academia fandom is really fucking bad with that.
My Hero's got pretty good animation for the most part. Like
there's so many fucking shows. Obviously, yes, there's shows like Seven Deadly Sins Season 2 that was bad. One Punch Man Season 2 I think was also like okay.
Wasn't it like over reliant on CGI?
I think so.
Well, that's because CGI should be used to enhance
and like. And do you think that obviously like you can't fully do it like hand drawn, or not hand drawn?
Well, I think CGI is digital. Best when it's used to save you time by filling in the minor details.
Well, yeah,
like a background could be CGI'd or just
certain character movements like in Given when they're playing the songs. Obviously, it looks a little weird, but like
You get it. You
I
understand.
get it.
Unlike Goblin Slayer, where every other scene he's either hand drawn. If he's standing still, and it's a still shot on him, he's hand drawn.
Well, anything
If he's moving, it's CGI.
anything is at least better than fucking the Berserk 2016.
That's true.
I was still shocked that when that was out the way it was, and then fucking first of all it got a second season and it was still basically the same thing, and then on top of that they fucking dubbed it and released it on home video. I'm like, did you not think
this is not the definitive?
Did you really think it was that worth the money to put into localizing it and then getting an English cast for it and then a home release? I really didn't think that would recoup that much cost. I feel like that would still
what
put you out
on
more.
the show? $10?
I don't know, but who fucking knows? I just thought it was weird.
It definitely is super weird.
I think the only thing I can think of that happened that I was
the Space Jam trailer.
Oh right, that did happen for you. All right.
So Space Jam: A New Legacy got a trailer, and I think it is like a soft not soft, but like it is like another universe because it doesn't seem like they're really referencing Space Jam 1 outside of the song and the premise, but because like the Looney Tunes don't know how to play basketball again. They go through the whole training arc, and like okay, so it's a completely different universe. So first and foremost, if it's a completely different thing, the issues with Lola are fucking out the window. Because it's a completely new character now. But also, they showed off the trailer. Don Cheadle is the bad guy, and I think that's fantastic. And I think Don Cheadle's going to do an amazing job. And I think I'm going to love Don Cheadle in this movie. I think he's going to be the best part about the goddamn movie. He's just going to be so good. He's going to be like, what's his face was? Jim Carrey was for the Sonic movie. Like, the part you look forward to. And then and then you see the movie and you're like, oh, that's not that bad. But, like, it looks fine. I like the bit where he is falling through and he ends up in the Looney Tunes world. And he's just falling through, and he falls through the classic, like, red and yellow rings. And it plays, like, the Looney Tunes intro. And then he lands, and he's a cartoon, and he's, like, flattened, and he blows out his feet, which is, common joke. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that he just becomes a cartoon. I think I preferred the real human with cartoon characters. But I think making him hand-drawn, or making him a cartoon for that will be better because he is a basketball player, not an actor, so I don't think he would have the easiest time tracking where the cartoon characters are supposed to be in space. But, like, you could argue that, that might add to the charm. So then they assemble the team, and they have a joke where Daffy throws fucking Yosemite Sam the basketball and says, "Alright, Sam, shoot the ball." And Sam shoots the ball.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny, and it was a good joke. And then he's like, "Alright, we're going to put together an all-star team." And now here's where it goes from, "Alright, this looks pretty good," to, "Oh, okay, here we go." So, LeBron James's plan is to get a team consisting of, what was it? It was like Superman, King Kong, and just a bunch of other just reference. And then when it shows the Looney Tunes and LeBron James going to the real world, LeBron James becomes LeBron James again, and then the Looney Tunes all start transforming into gross, hyper-realistic CGI forms of themselves, which are definitely not going to be as expressive as they could be, and just gonna have to deal with that. Mm-hmm. I think that's a poor decision. I really do. And then it shows the Iron Giant, shows King Kong, It shows Pennywise. I think it shows the Joker. Like, I think it shows Pennywise. I could have sworn I saw Pennywise. But it just starts showing all these characters who are also going to be there, which makes me think, great, this is gonna be another Ready Player One, where it's like, look, it's the thing you know. Look, it's Tracer from Overwatch. Tracer from Overwatch.
Even though Clint doesn't match up at the time that was supposed to be.
Iron Giant. Iron Giant, pal. Right? You like him. We all like the Iron Giant, right? Learn Superman. He says that, right? Buy the movie. Buy the ticket.
Ryan McGee.
Like, everyone likes the Iron Giant. If you say you don't like the Iron Giant, I don't trust you as a human being.
Or they haven't watched it.
Yeah. But, like, it just looks... It starts off, and you're like, LeBron James is having trouble with his son. You're like, whatever. Then he meets Don Cheadle, and Don Cheadle's like, hey, I'm Don Cheadle. You like this movie now? And you're like, son of a bitch, I like this movie now. He's Don Cheadle. And, like, I think he's gonna be the best part.
Mm-hmm.
And then he lands in the Looney Tunes world, and they tell a few good jokes. And then they transition to the real world, where all the Looney Tunes characters lose their super expressive 2D animated forms, and become fur bait. That's what they become, fur bait. Pepe Le Pew's out. That, like, it's confirmed by the trailer. Which, like, I get that, because if you're not aware of the source material, it looks like he's a rapist. Like, I think they do make it explicitly understood that the cat is into him. She just doesn't like the smell. But he definitely gives off rape vibes.
You do.
He
definitely do.
He 100% gives off the rape vibes. So, him out, whatever, makes perfect sense. New universe, new Lola, doesn't matter. Like, the best version of Lola is not even from Space Jam. Anyone who disagrees is free to fight me. You'll be wrong. It's from the Looney Tunes show. If you think Lola from any other version is better than the Looney Tunes show Lola, you're wrong.
What is that on, by the way?
HBO Max.
God fucking damn it.
Dude, I have it. We could watch it.
I might. I really want to watch it.
It's so good. She shows up so sparingly, but she's one of the best characters.
Yeah, but also because I just don't have HBO Max.
I can give you mine.
But we gotta watch Isekai Quartet first.
Yes. And then, like, they build up all this. That's right. It's gonna be another Space Jam. And then they're like, ooh, sorry, no, it's actually Ready Player One. Ooh, sorry, yeah.
Sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, sorry. And one weird thing is there's these, like, 3 characters from, what's it called? Is it Orange is the New Black? Clockwork Orange? Clockwork Orange.
Probably.
The, like, 3 guys who wear jock straps who, like, rape and kill someone.
Okay.
Are, like, background characters. In, like, the trailer.
Oh, okay.
And then some people pointed out and are like, so Pepe Le Pew, who is confirmed that the cat girl is into him, can't be in, but these guys get the pass. And it's like, well, I mean, I didn't know who they were.
As I don't think I fully watched through a Clockwork Orange. I know my brother has. I think a few times. I haven't. And my dad. I just haven't.
I only sometimes remember it exists.
I think that's really my knowledge at that point. Besides, obviously, Jack Nicholson. That's it.
But yeah. So, TLDR, it looks like it's gonna be mediocre, but Don Cheadle.
Oh, also TLDR. Resident Evil had another showcase. Forgot I was going to talk about that real quick.
Oh my god, I forgot you didn't already.
I know. Because we talk about random other shit. You know, our tangent.
Is my tooth bleeding?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I taste nickel.
Huh.
Anyways.
Anyway. They showed off more Resident Evil 8. Y'all already know about the GIF that's probably is going around already, you fucking thirsty bitches.
I mean, no, she probably doesn't know about the GIF going around. She probably pronounces it GIF.
Well, she's gonna find out eventually. Y'all motherfuckers are thirsty. Goddamn.
Fuck.
But like, 8 definitely is really looking good, and I definitely already like find it more appealing than 7. I like the aesthetic. Obviously, vampire ladies, haha. But like going back like a mansion and shit like that, it's kind of like
Not some hillbilly's house.
yeah. I feel like it's a little. I don't know. You can still you can make that scary because it's like the
You're always afraid of being raped by a hillbilly.
yeah exactly. But like I don't know. I always just find the mansions like the best way to like get like the most scares and like the most tension because you have so much room to work with. Obviously, yes, it was a cool idea to still do that idea just in the smaller cabin like area, but like I just feel like mansions just have the best, especially like in Resident Evil games, is the best way to get any of your scares. Probably can get decent puzzles, and just the best like kind of tension you can get because it could builds up the best atmosphere, personally speaking.
Yeah, just like in Resident Evil Luigi.
Yes, thank you. Glad someone fucking finally said it. So, they also showed off that Mercenaries is actually coming back in a village, which I think is actually really nice. So we're actually getting Mercenaries on top of the shitty RE-verse game. A beta is coming out for it. Not beta, a demo is coming out for the
Mercenaries
village.
Is the multiplayer, right?
Yes, but this time they're making a single player, and it's like a wave-based thing. But like, I like the idea of it because like you could like pick your weapons to get, and you can upgrade them. Overall think it's a neat idea. I think story-wise, I'm pretty interested in it. At least enough to where like, like I'll probably buy it closest to release, maybe. Probably not actually. But enough to where I'll definitely buy it because I still never bought RE7. But yeah, and then they talked about the Netflix movie series that's coming out now in July, and it's actually taking place 2 years after RE4's events, which is cool. And they even have the Ashley's dad is going to be part of the movie. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So we might actually see a cameo from Ashley Graham that no one wants to see, but they're going to see. And then their other like big announcement was fucking Resident Evil 4 is on every single fucking system. Now it's in VR. I'm not even joking. They're actually doing a VR RE4, and that just... Of course they fucking are. They had to find a way to get it on everything.
How do you make tank controls work in VR?
I don't know, but like obviously it would... I figure like it's a decent idea. It makes sense. And like it's PS2 GameCube graphics, so clearly you can just shove that shit in there because you don't have to be that graphically intensive and like high fidelity for
you can make
a
it run
VR
on the
game.
DS.
Yeah, I'm shocked they never did that, actually. But, like, they're at least switching up the RE4 formula a bit, where they're just literally not, instead of just porting it again to other consoles, they're still porting it, but, like, at least, like, you're gonna have a different control scheme, and, like, you gotta maneuver your way through the game via VR. But, yeah. Overall, not a bad showcase. Wish it was a little bit more. A lot of Sony sucking his 25th anniversary's dick off, though. They had that one guy named Mike Cerny, who's like a big tech guy that works for Sony, and he's like, I just want to say that I am very proud that Tubos, I am very proud of the team for 25 years. And then they had fucking the president of Sony, Shuhei Yoshida, fucking talk about it.
Daughter.
Then they had two fucking random women that I don't know who the fuck they are.
Because women like video games.
The last woman definitely felt like that. I'm like, huh, I feel like you didn't play, but whatever.
Women like video game.
But, yeah. Overall, not a bad presentation. I wish there was an Outbreak remake, but whatever.
Hey there, girls. Just wanted to let you know that you also are forced to play video games. You can't have your own hobbies. You can, as long as they're the hobbies that I want you to have.
Otherwise, you're not fit to be my wife.
You
or my lover.
Your wife? What? No, it's supposed to be one of those women play video game types.
Oh.
Where it's like, yeah, where you know how like overcorrecting has gotten to the point where it's like now you can't like things that you might have once liked because they're not the things that I want you to like, but in the other direction.
Yeah.
Overcorrecting's a bitch.
You know what's also a bitch?
Pregnant female dog.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.